Oleksandr Usyk, or is that too soon?
Leave Usyk alone. Usyk's a beast, man. Different beast. Different beast.
He cannot, under any circumstances, go into a fight with Oleksandr Usyk not being past 6 rounds.
No, surely not. Yeah.
That cannot happen.
I wouldn't know what.
Do you want to see Moses Itauma with Oleksandr Usyk next, or too soon?
No, calm down. Let's get him in with Hrgovic, Caballel, those kind of guys, Bacoli, Jarrell Miller. Get the rounds, you know.
Boxing veterans are warning Moses Itauma to stay away from Oleksandr Usyk, and even Tony Bellew strongly agrees. Having faced Usyk himself, Bellew knows exactly how dangerous the Ukrainian maestro is. For Moses, stepping in now isn't bravery. It's risking everything before he's truly ready.
Itauma, he could have done that to Dillian in the pomp of his career.
Yeah.
It's styles make fights, and Moses always gonna. Them styles that want to have a fight with you or aren't necessarily very good defensively, he's going to pick holes in them immediately. You know, there's nobody in the world right now apart from Oleksandr.
Derek Chisora didn't hold back either, and his warning for Moses was even harsher. Chisora keeps it brutally honest. He believes Usyk would dismantle Moses Itauma if they fought now. Having shared the ring with the elite himself, Chisora knows Usyk's speed, skill, and fight IQ are on another level. According to him, this wouldn't be courage for Moses, it'd be walking straight into a knockout.
Look at the future for Itauma. What do you think about his next for him?
Next one, don't know. Depends with the paymasters. Where do you want to put him?
Okay, do you think Usyk's potential? Do you think there is a potential for him to fight Usyk?
Usyk could blow the smoke out. Usyk could kill him.
Spencer Brown doesn't sugarcoat it either. To him, Usyk is a completely different beast, ranking alongside Tyson Fury as one of the very best of this generation. Spencer acknowledges Moses' talent, no doubt, but stepping up against Usyk right now, far too early, far too dangerous.
Oleksandr Usyk, will there be conversations about Itauma Usyk? Now we've seen that.
Maybe, but look, Usyk's a different animal. You know,
Even Usyk's own coach, Sergey Lepan, weighs in with his honest take on Moses' chances. Lepan admits Moses Itauma has talent and respects his big win over Dillian Whyte, but is crystal clear, now is not the time. Facing a technician like Usyk at this stage could end very badly for the young prodigy.
Itauma is good fight. Turkey is good man. This organize more big fighter, more big event. And we see what we do, what next step, and we see what proposition with about Turkey.
Boxing manager Sam Jones, known for guiding rising stars like Joe Joyce, also shares his bold opinion. Jones actually encourages Moses to dare to be great and chase the Usyk fight. He praises Moses' speed, footwork, and natural talent, but even he admits it would be a massive gamble. Master like Usyk doesn't forgive mistakes.
Moses against Usyk is what you call daring to be great. If he gets the opportunity to go on duel with the greatest of this era, then take it, because that is a no-lose situation. And you can't see Usyk blowing Moses Itauma out of there, can you? Because Moses has got great feet, fast hands. Moses is a live dog in that fight. I'd give him a great chance. But if he came up short, he came up short. But it's the opportunity to fight the greatest of this generation.
And now, Moses himself steps up, revealing exactly what he wants next. The young prodigy doesn't hesitate. He wants Oleksandr Usyk. His confidence is sky high, showing zero fear of stepping into the ring with one of the most skilled heavyweights of this era. Moses believes he belongs at the very top, and for him, sharing the stage with Usyk is a statement. But here's the hard truth. Usyk is a master technician, a puzzle even world champions haven't solved. Moses' hunger is admirable, but this level of risk could define or destroy his career. One wrong move against someone as unpredictable and experienced as Usyk could change everything. Boldness wins fans, but boxing is unforgiving when ambition outruns preparation.
His opinions don't really matter to me, only because it doesn't help me in the fight. There's a lot of things that my punching can't solve.
Oleksandr Usyk, would you prefer to spend time with him in his training camp for his next fight, or fight him next?
Fight him next, then spend time with him.
April, May, it's Dubois, or April, May, it's Usyk. You say immediately yes?
Of course.
Usyk, as always, shows pure class, praising Moses Itauma's talent and even calling him the future of boxing. But behind the respect, Usyk's confidence is unshaken. He knows his skill, experience, and fight IQ put him miles ahead right now. For him, Moses is promising, but still raw. This isn't arrogance. It's the mindset of a champion who has dismantled bigger, stronger, and more experienced fighters before. Usyk has seen every style, every challenge, and always finds a way to adapt. Moses may believe he's ready, but for Usyk, this would just be another day at the office.
Alexander, what did you make of Moses' win on the weekend? What did you think?
The great man, the great fight. I think Itauma it's future for boxing. I like this guy.
He says he's ready for you now at 20 years old.
Yeah. Yeah.
However, respected analyst and trainer Russ Anber offers a sobering reality check. He warns that taking this fight now could be dangerous for Moses' entire career. Sure, the payday and exposure would be massive, but one crushing defeat could derail his rise completely. Russ acknowledges Moses' talent, but facing a high IQ technician like Usyk this early could leave lasting scars, both physically and mentally. Usyk has beaten champions and survived wars in the ring. This isn't a test you take lightly. Russ believes Moses' team might push for it, but history is full of young prospects destroyed by rushing into the deep end too soon. Sometimes patience builds legends, but rushing can break them.
When you step in the ring, it would be again a situation. I didn't just say this about Parker. It's about anybody he fights. It's everything to lose and nothing to gain. But I think if I'm in Itauma's camp, I'm saying, yeah, I want that fight, the same way that Canelo jumped.
Former world champion Amir Khan speaks from experience. He knows firsthand the dangers of taking big fights too soon. Khan warns Moses Itauma against rushing into a clash with Oleksandr Usyk, calling it a decision that could derail an entire career. While Khan respects Moses' potential, he stresses that timing is everything in boxing. Usyk isn't just another opponent. He's a master problem solver, a genius at making adjustments when others fall apart. For Moses to truly succeed, Khan believes he needs more rounds, more main events, and more big nights under the lights before stepping into the ring with someone operating at Usyk's level. Ambition is powerful, but in boxing, bad timing can turn a rising star into another what could have been story.
But you don't want to fight Usyk. I think it's too early for that. Why are you going to spoil someone's career? Let him work.
Tyson Fury brings his trademark fire, declaring that boxing is a young man's game. He boldly predicts that Moses Itauma will wreck every veteran in the division, and yes, he even includes Oleksandr Usyk on that list. While Fury respects Usyk's accomplishments, he insists that age will eventually catch up and youth will rise to the top. But reality tells a different story. Usyk, despite being older, is no ordinary champion. His conditioning, technical brilliance, and unmatched fight IQ make him a nightmare even for younger, stronger opponents. Moses may have youth and size on his side, but Fury overlooks a vital truth. Experience beats raw talent more often than not. Usyk thrives on reading opponents, breaking them down, and exploiting even the smallest mistakes, traits sharpened by years at the highest level. Fury believes Moses can topple Usyk because of his physical gifts, but without mastering the mental chess game, youth alone won't be enough. Still, Tyson's belief in Moses adds fuel to the debate, and piles even more pressure on the young prodigy's shoulders.
Boxing is a young man's game, like I told Vladimir Klitschko when he was 37. Boxing's a young man's game and he waits for nobody. So here's the opinion, you've heard it here first. Moses Itauma will wreck all them old men out of the division. Usyk, AJ, Miller, whoever there is who's old, Zhang, whoever else there is, Luis Ortiz, all these big names of the past are all a spent force. And even the world champion now, if they took my belts and give them to Usyk, Moses will wreck him. Because he's a young man versus an old man. An old man
Usyk, as always, shows pure class, praising Moses Itauma's talent and even calling him the future of boxing. But behind the respect, Usyk's confidence is unshaken. He knows his skill, experience, and fight IQ put him miles ahead right now. For him, Moses is promising, but still raw. This isn't arrogance. It's the mindset of a champion who has dismantled bigger, stronger, and more experienced fighters before. Usyk has seen every style, every challenge, and always finds a way to adapt. Moses may believe he's ready, but for Usyk, this would just be another day at the office.
On his side, Itauma.
That's it. Absolutely.
Another 4 or 5 fights down the line, then you're looking at an absolute wrecking ball. Then he would beat everybody put in front of him.
But
nobody's going to. Yeah, nobody's going to.
He said Saturday who's going to give him rounds. That's what he was saying. He wanted them out.
Nobody beats Usyk right now.
Do you think it's too early for Itauma to fight Parker?
That's a good fight.
It's a good fight.
I think it's a good fight. Like you say, you take Usyk out of this equation.
Three-time world champion Duke McKenzie delivers a balanced and brutally honest verdict. He praises Moses Itauma's raw potential but offers a firm reality check. Give the kid 4 or 5 more fights and he'll be a wrecking machine, but right now, nobody beats Oleksandr Usyk. This isn't bias, It's insight from a man who knows the levels of elite boxing. Usyk operates on a different frequency altogether. His footwork, timing, and angles make him a nightmare even for the biggest punchers. Duke believes Moses can eventually reach that level, but stepping in too soon could stunt his growth and shatter his confidence. A few more high-level fights could transform Moses into a dominant force, but rushing risks being outclassed and damaged too early. Mackenzie's message is simple: patience builds champions, recklessness breaks them. The road to greatness isn't a sprint, and for now, Usyk remains the ultimate test nobody has passed.
At the same time, he may go in there and get absolutely schooled by Oleksandr Usyk. Or he might knock him out. I don't know. But personally, at 20, you got to get it right. And Frank, like I said, Frank knows what he's doing. And I think I'd be very surprised if they took that kind of test.
Matchroom promoter Eddie Hearn breaks down the dilemma perfectly. Yes, Moses Itauma has power, speed, and immense potential, but facing Usyk now could backfire spectacularly. Hearn openly admits there are only two possible outcomes: Moses lands the shot of his life, or Usyk completely schools him. At just 20 years old, Hearn insists timing is everything and believes Moses's team must tread carefully. He also places his trust in Frank Warren's experience, confident Warren won't throw Moses into deep waters unprepared. Hearn respects Moses's fearlessness, but reminds everyone that Usyk isn't just a world champion, he's a generational talent who thrives on dismantling bigger, stronger men. This isn't just about power, it's about mental toughness, adaptability, and composure under fire, areas where Usyk currently holds the edge. For Hearn, the risk-to-reward ratio doesn't add up, and he'd be shocked if Moses's camp gambled on this fight so soon.
Ready? I think he could beat most heavyweights in the world, with the exception possibly of Usyk and maybe Dubois, possibly edging. Of the top 3 or 4, he's not ready.
Sky Sports commentator Adam Smith offers a realistic evaluation of where Moses Itauma stands among today's heavyweights. Smith praises the young fighter's skill set, composure, and natural talent, even suggesting Moses could beat most top contenders right now. But when it comes to the elite, names like Oleksandr Usyk and Daniel Dubois, Smith draws a hard line. In his view, Moses simply isn't ready yet. While he has youth, speed, and power, facing someone like Usyk would require more seasoning, bigger fights, and deeper experience under pressure. Smith stresses the gap isn't permanent. Moses has the tools to close it. Timing is everything when building a champion, and taking the Usyk fight now risks breaking what could be built carefully. For now, Adam believes Moses should climb steadily through mid-tier contenders before attempting the summit,